welcome back to the deep dive. But these aren't just, random words.
No, not at all. They're a very careful, systematic breakdown of two of the most critical words in English. Words that often get confused.
Was and were.
Was and were. These two little words, they are the architects of the past.
Architects of the past. Wow.
I mean, think about it. If you want to tell a story, if you want to explain what happened to you yesterday, or just describe how you felt a minute ago, you can't do it without them.
Right.
And the mistake so many learners make is that they try to do math in their head every single time they speak. They pause and they think, okay, is it singular? Is it plural? First person, third person?
And that hesitation, that little pause, that's what kills the flow of a conversation, isn't it?
It's what stops the connection. It builds a wall. It does. So the goal of this deep dive is to just remove that hesitation completely. We are not going to lecture you. We're not going to use big academic grammar terms.
Okay.
We are simply going to practice. We're going to build a memory muscle right in your ear.
Memory muscle.
Yeah. So by the end of this, you shouldn't have to think about which word to use. You should just feel it. It should sound right.
I love that approach. It feels less like a classroom, a lecture, and more like a meditation on the past tense.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
So for this episode, I'm actually going to step back a little. I'm going to let you, our expert, be the guide here, the teacher.
Okay.
I want you to treat the listener as if they're sitting right here with us in a comfortable chair, in a quiet room. Let's just walk through these 100 sentences one by one and really understand the world of was and were.
Thank you. I'd be honored. And hello to you, the learner. I want you to take a moment with me to just settle in.
Yeah, get comfortable.
Maybe you're driving, or maybe you're doing the dishes, or maybe you're just sitting and resting. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are, just take a deep breath with me.
In and out.
And let go of the stress of the day. For the next hour, you don't have to worry about fast slang or complex vocabulary or difficult phrases. We have only one job.
What's that?
To talk about the past. We use the past tense for things that are finished. The book is closed, the story is over, the sun has set. And to describe those finished things, we just need to know one thing. Are we talking about one thing, or are we talking about many things?
One versus many.
That is the golden key. If we are talking about one person, we use was. If we are talking about many people or things, we use were. It's that simple. So let's step gently into part one, the world of was.
Okay.
In this world, everything is by itself, singular. There is only one person, one object, one location. And when the subject is singular, the verb is always was. We'll begin with segment A, personal feelings and locations. I want you to just listen to the sentence, try to see the image in your mind, and then if you can, repeat the sentence out loud after me.
Let's do it.
Sentence number 1. I was tired yesterday. Let's look at that. I, that's just one person. Me, the speaker, because it is just I. We must use was.
I was.
I was. The word tired describes that feeling, Heavy eyes. Your body feels slow. You just want to sleep. But notice the word yesterday.
So not now.
Not now. You're not tired now. You were awake, listening. But yesterday, that feeling existed. It was real. Say it with me now. I was tired yesterday. Good. Sentence number 2. She was at school. She. This means one female, a girl or a woman. Just one. Because she is singular, we say she was.
She was.
This sentence isn't about a feeling. It's about a place, a location. Where was she?
That's cool.
She was at school. Imagine classroom, desks, books. She was there in the past, but she's not there now. Listen to the sound of it. She was at school. Okay. Number 3. Was very happy. He, one male, a boy or a man. And so
He was.
he was. And what was his condition? Very happy. An emotion. Imagine a huge smile on his face. Maybe he got some good news. The feeling was strong. Not just happy, but very happy. But remember, this is the past. Repeat that emotion. Was very happy. Sentence number 4. It was raining all day. Now, this one can be a little tricky. The subject is it. In English, when we talk about the weather, we always use it.
Okay.
And we think of the weather as one thing, a singular concept. So it was raining. You can see it, can't you? Water falling from the sky, gray clouds, all day tells us how long it didn't stop. Morning, noon, and night. The sun is shining. The rain is in the past. Feel the weather. It was raining all day. Next, sentence number 5. The movie was interesting. The movie. How many movies are we talking about?
Just one.
Just one. So the movie was.
The movie was.
Interesting. That's a great word. It means it held your attention. It made you curious. You watched it. It's finished. And your opinion of it is good. The movie was interesting. Number 6. The book was on the table. The book. Singular. One story. And Was here is like a bridge. It connects the book to its place.
Where it was located.
Exactly. On the table. Picture it. A wooden table, and the book's just resting there. This sentence describes where the object was. See it in your mind. The book was on the table. Number 7. The baby was sleeping. The baby. A very young child, one small person, so we say.
The baby was.
The baby was sleeping. Here, was, helps us see an action that was happening for a while in the past. The baby was in the middle of a dream. Quiet. The baby was. And number 8. The teacher was absent. The teacher. One person. The leader of the class.
And absent.
Absent is a very useful word. It just means not there. The teacher's chair was empty. The teacher did not come to class that day. State the fact. The teacher was absent.
I'm really feeling that rhythm now. It's becoming very hypnotic. One thing always equals was. I was, she was, the baby was. It's becoming predictable, which I guess is exactly what we want, right? We want the listener to almost predict you're going to say was before you even say it.
Precisely. We are removing the surprise. Grammar shouldn't be a surprise. It should be a habit.
A habit.
Let's deepen that habit now with segment B, describing things in quality. We are still in the world of one thing, one quality.
Yeah.
Sentence number 9. The test was difficult. The test. One exam. So we say, the test was. Difficult means it was hard, not easy. The experience is over, but you remember the feeling of the struggle. The test was difficult. Number 10. The food was delicious. Now, with the food, even if there are many items on your plate, we treat the meal, the food, as one single idea.
As a singular concept.
Yes. So, the food was, and delicious means it tasted wonderful. It made you happy. Remember that taste? The food was delicious. Number 11. The car was expensive. The car, one vehicle. And expensive is about money. It cost a lot. It was not cheap. The car was expensive. Sentence 12. The room was clean. The room. One single space. And clean means it was tidy, no dust, everything was in its place. Picture that clean space. The room was clean. Next, number 13. The weather was cold. And here we are with the weather again. We treat it as one thing.
Singular.
Singular.
Okay.
So the weather was cold describes the temperature. It was low. You needed a coat. The weather was cold. Number 14. The dog was barking loudly. The dog. One animal. And barking is the sound it made. Loudly tells us it was a big noise, an action in the past. The dog was barking loud. Sentence 15. The student was late. The student, just one learner. And late means they did not arrive on time.
They missed the start.
They missed the start. The event happened in the past. The student was late. And number 16, my brother was at home. One person, a male sibling. And at home tells us his location in the past. He wasn't at work. He wasn't outside. My brother was at home.
I'm noticing that was can connect a thing to so many different ideas. It can be a feeling like tired, a fact like late, or a description like cold. But that little word was, it's the anchor. It never changes.
It is the anchor. That is the perfect word. The noun changes, the adjective changes, but the connection to the past, for one thing, that connection was. It remains solid.
Okay.
Let's look at some specific events now. Let's move to segment C, situations and events. These are things that happened one time.
A single event.
A single event. Sentence 17. The meeting was canceled. The meeting, one event. So the meeting was. Canceled is very strong. It means it was stopped. It did not happen. The meeting. Number 18. The answer was correct. The answer. One response to one question. Correct means it was right. True. No mistake. Sentence 19. The story was exciting. The story. One tale in a book or a movie. And exciting means it made your heart beat faster. It was an adventure. You enjoyed it. The story was exciting. Number 20. The phone was broken. The phone, one device. And broken means it was not work. A past state. The phone was broken. 21. The train was delayed. The train, one vehicle on the tracks. Delayed means it was late. You had to wait for it. The train was delayed. Sentence 22, the cake was sweet. The cake, one dessert. Sweet describes that it had a lot of sugar. The cake was. Number 23, the shop was closed. The shop, one store closed. You could not go. The shop was. Sentence 24, the child was afraid. The child, one young person. Afraid is a feeling, means scared. The child was afraid. And number 25, the sky was cloudy. The sky, see one sky above us, so it's singular. Cloudy means it was covered in clouds. See the sun, the sky was cloudy.
Okay, so that's a quarter of the way through our list. And I hope you, the listener, are feeling that repetition just sinking in. It is almost hypnotic. The sky was, the child was, the shop was.
That's the goal. It should become second nature.
So it's not something you have to think about, it's just something you know.
Exactly. We want to bypass the logical brain and go straight to the language center. Let's keep this momentum going with segment D, objects and surrounding. Notice how we use was to describe the world around us. Sentence 26. The exam was the exam, one test. And easy means it was simple, not difficult. You knew all the answers. The exam was easy. The house was the house. One building. And big describes its size. It was large. The house was. Number 28 was loud. Music. Again, this is the sound. And loud describes the volume. It was high. Number 29, the chair was comfortable. The chair once, and comfortable means it felt good to sit. It was soft. The chair was comfortable. Number 30, and was interesting. The lesson, one class. Interesting means it had your attention. You enjoyed learning. The lesson, the garden was the garden, one piece of land with flower. Beautiful, very pretty. So the garden was. The bus was, and full means the bus was. The letter was important. The letter, one piece. It mattered a lot. The letter was important. Number 34, the game was fun. The game, one activity. Fun means it was enjoyable. It made you smile. The game was fun. And 35, the glass was empty. The glass, one cup. And empty means there was nothing inside it. The glass was...
It's interesting how was works for both positive things, like the game was fun, and negative things, like the bus was full or the glass was empty.
Yeah.
It's completely neutral, isn't it? It doesn't have an opinion.
It has no opinion at all. Yeah. That's a wonderful observation. Was just reports the facts of the past. It's a neutral connector. Right. Let's finish our tour of the singular world with our final section on was. This is segment E, describing people and places.
Let's do it.
Sentence 36. The window was the window, one open, and open was not shut. Air could come. The window. 37. The man was honest. The man. One adult man. Honest. Equality. He did not lie. The man was honest. 38. The girl was the girl. One female. Excited is a strong, happy, full of energy. The girl was 39. The river was calm. The river. One body of water. Calm means the water was. The river was. Number 40. The hotel was tidy. The hotel was. The problem was the problem. The problem was. 42. The road was the road. And busy, full of cars. A lot of traffic. The road was. The wall was painted blue. The wall. One side of a room blue describes its color. And the wall was 44. Performance was the performance. One show. And amazing means it was wonderful. Very, very good. Performance was number 45. The house was the house. One home. Quiet means silent. 36. Slow. Computer. One machine. Slow. It did not work fast. It was frustrating. 37. One film. Long means a lot of time. The movie was the soup was hot. The soup. One bowl. And hot describes it. The room. And dark means inside the room. And finally, the flower was and fresh means it was not old.
And take a breath. We did it. We have just completed 50 sentences. That's 50 examples of the singular past tense. We've lived in the world of one.
Yes.
One person, one thing, one place, one feeling.
And now, we have to shift our thinking. We are leaving that world of the solitary, the single thing, and we are entering the world of the many.
Okay, a big change.
Welcome to part 2, the world of were. In this world, we talk about the plural, 2 people, 3 dogs, 100 cars. When the subject is more than one, was transforms. It becomes were.
Was becomes were.
But there is one very, very important special rule you must know. This is a trap that catches many, many learners.
Okay, I'm listening. This sounds important.
It is about the word you. In English, you is special. Even if I am talking to just one person, just you listening right now, I must use the plural form.
So even if you is singular, it gets treated like it's plural.
Always. We never, ever say you was. It is always wrong.
Always wrong.
We always say you were.
That is such a crucial point to remember. You always hangs out with the plural crowd.
Always. So as we go into our next section, segment F, people and groups, keep your ears open for plural words and for our special friend, you.
Got it.
Let's begin with number 51. You were late yesterday. See, you. I am talking to you, the listener. And because it's you, we must use were. Late. You did not arrive on. Say it correctly. You were late yesterday. They were at the park. They. This word means many people, more than one. It's plural. So we use were to connect them to the park. 53. We were happy. We. This means me and you or me. It's always more than one's plural. And we're happy means we shared a good feel. We were happy. The children were playing. The children, the plural child, many boys and girls. And because it's many, we say we're playing. They were running and jumping. The children were playing. 55. The students were quiet. And see that as at the end. That us often tells it is a whole classroom. We're quiet. We're silent. We're quiet. The books were on the shelf. The books, again, the des tells us a stack of. So their location on the shelf. 57. The dogs were barking. The dogs, a pack of animals, more than one. So we say they were barking. A lot of noisy dogs. The dogs were. And 58. The lights were bright. The lights. Many lamps or many bulbs. A lot of intent. The lights were.
I can literally feel the change in scale. The scenes are bigger now. We're talking about groups, the children, the lights. It's no longer focused on a single point. It's like it's a wide-angle lens.
That is a beautiful way to put that. Were is the wide-angle lens of grammar.
I like that.
Let's use that lens to look at segment G, descriptive states. We're describing the condition of many things all at once. Number 59, the rooms were clean. The room, plural, maybe the bedroom and the kitchen and the living room, all of them were clean. The whole house was tidy. The rooms were clean. Number 6, the shoes almost always come in a pair, a left one and a right one. Treat them as plural, and they were new, just bought from. Shoes were new. 51, the teachers, many in school, and they gave us, the cars were parked outside. The cars, a line of vehicles were parked. All of the cars were flowers, a whole bouquet, many flowers. The questions, a whole list of them on it. And they were 65. The windows were open. The windows, all the windows in the house, more than one. A nice breeze. The windows. And 66 were proud. The parents, usually a mother and a father, plural. And they were proud. They shared a good feeling about their child. The parents were proud.
Yeah, were feels more communal. The parents were proud. It's a shared emotion.
It is.
Okay, let's move into the next part. Segment H. Excitement and nature.
Yes. And nature so often comes in plurals, you know? Many birds, many mountains, many trees.
Good point.
Number 67. The players were ready. The players. A whole sports team. Many people. And they were ready to start the players were 68. The guests, all the people invited to a party, they were excited, happy, and full of energy. The guests were excited. 69. The shops, all the stores, and they were closed. The whole town was, the shops were. Number 70. The birds were flying. The birds, a flock of more than one. A whole neighborhoods were empty. All the roads. And they were empty. No cars, no people, very quiet. The streets were empty. And 75. The cakes were sweet. The cakes. Many different kinds of cake. All of them were sweet. A delicious dessert buffet. The cakes were sweet.
We are powering through these. Okay, let's look at the next part. Segment 1, actions and conditions. So this is how groups of people were feeling or what they were doing.
Exactly. We're focusing on the human element in groups now. Number 76. The boys were tired. The boys, a group of male children, and they were tired, exhausted. The boys were. 77. The girls, female children, and they were singing, making music together with their voices. The girls were. 78. The workers, all the people at a job site, they were busy, all of them working hard. The workers were. 70. The apples, a whole basket of crisp. The apples were fresh. Number 8. The chairs were comfortable. All the seats in a room. They were comfortable. Everyone could relax. The chairs were, the teachers were, the staff at the means they had strong rules and everyone had to follow them. Students were nervous. The class big test. A shared feel of worry. The rivers were multiple streams of water in a lake. The rivers were calm. 84. The games were exciting. They came the whole turn, and they were exciting. All of them were fun to watch. The games were exciting. And in number 85, the lights were off. All the lights in the house, and they were off. Total dark were off.
All right, we are in the final stretch. Just 15 sentences left. We've got this. This is segment J, objects and places. Let's finish strong.
Stay with me. You have been doing excellent work. Let's seal this knowledge in your mind.
Let's do it.
Number 80. The letters were sent. The letters, a stack of mail, plural, and they are in the post on their. The letters were. 87. The phones, all the telephone, none of them. The phones were broken. The walls, all 4 walls of and they were white. The color was the same on all of them. The walls were. 89. The hotels, all the places to stay in, all of them cost. The hotels were expensive. Number 90. The buses, the whole public transport. The buses were late. You had to wait a long time for all of them. The buses. 91. The pictures were colorful. The pictures. Many photographs on a wall. And they were colorful, full of bright reds. The pictures. 92. The actors were talented. The whole cast of. And they were talented. They were all very good at their. The buildings were tall. The whole skyline of us were tall. Many skyscrapers reached. The buildings were tall. The lessons were helpful. The lessons, all the things you learn and they were helpful. Use the information. Lessons were 90. The tables were round. The furniture, all of them. The gardens were beautiful. The gardens, all of them. The gardens were 7. The roads, and they weren't hard for cars. There's all the machines. They all had new software. Computers were almost. Number 99. Sound were happy. The friends were supportive. The friends, your circle of people, your community. They were supportive. They helped you when you needed them. The friends were supportive.
And just like that, we've reached the end of the list. 100 sentences. Wow, we have traveled from the singular I was all the way to the plural friends were.
It's a journey, a real journey, and like with any journey, it's good to look back and remember where you've been.
Right. A summary.
Let's summarize that golden rule just one last time. If you were talking about the past, you just ask yourself one question. How many?
One or many.
If it is one I, he, she, it, the book you use was.
Got it.
If it is many we, they, the books, the people you use were.
And what's that special rule?
And never forget our special guest, you. You always uses were.
Simple,
Yeah.
elegant, and after all that practice, hopefully intuitive.
Intuition comes from listening. And you have listened so well for this last hour. So now I want you to listen to yourself.
Okay.
Look around your room right now. Pick one object and make a sentence in your mind. Was it clean? Was it new? Was it on the table? Then think about the people in your life today. Your family, your friends. Were they loud? Were they quiet? Were they happy? Start narrating your own world in the past tense.
That's your homework, listener. Take this meditation out into the real world. Thank you so much for slowing down with us today. It really shows that sometimes the basics, they're the most powerful tools we have.
Indeed they are. Thank you for practicing with me. Goodbye for now.
See you in the next deep dive.